everyone. So this video is going to be kind of a comprehensive body lotion, body butter, body cream, anything like that kind of review. I have many different companies and products that I want to talk about. The reason that I'm able to test out so many of these different kinds of products is because I go a couple times a year to a gift show in Los Angeles. I also go to one in San Francisco, Las Vegas. I actually just came back from the Las Vegas one. And Anaheim is the other one. So the Anaheim one's actually coming up in March, so I might have to do another video after that to show you guys what I picked up and if you'd like to see reviews on any of it. But I'm just focusing this one on lotions because it seems like that's the majority of things that I get samples of. So the samples can either be full-size product or they can be, for instance, like packets like this. And I don't see anything wrong with using something like this. If I get 2 or 3 uses out of it, I think that's a pretty good read on how the product will work. The only thing I can't really attest to is the size that it comes in. But for some of these items that I'm going to be talking about, I've done the research on where you can find them and also how much they retail for. So the first one that I wanted to talk about was the Fresh Jasmine Body Lotion from the Healing Seed. So this is kind of what their logo looks like. And they actually did give me a lot in this. I was able to use this, I think, 2 or 3 times. I'll start by saying, well, it's a 100% vegan product. The scent of this is really unique, the fresh jasmine, because it does really smell like fresh jasmine, like you're walking through the garden. And I really think that we as consumers need more jasmine-scented products on the market, just because, well, maybe that's just me because I really like the scent of jasmine. But that would be definitely one of the selling points for this product. I use this on my legs only, and it does have the alpha hydroxy acids in it, so that is very good for making skin soft because it helps with cell turnover, getting rid of the old, the dry, dead skin cells. It's non-greasy, and it also wasn't too thick, and it sunk in very quickly. So this one I would recommend. Off the top of my head, I think it's about $12 for whatever size it is, whether it's 4 or 6 ounces. I'll try to look up some of that stuff and put the link in the sidebar for you. I also know that I've done a review of this already for my blog, but my blog's not quite active right now. So maybe I can just pull some of that information and put it on here for you guys. The next one I wanted to talk about is the, I don't know how to say if it's Jaqua Girls. This is the Pina Colada hand cream with meadow foam oil, and it has a very strong pina colada scent. It's not too thick, it has a nice consistency when it goes on, and it takes a few minutes to absorb. The smell dries down to a sunscreen and pineapple combination, which is okay. I like both of those things. Not before bed, though. I think I mentioned that before. I hate the smell of sunscreen before bed. Like, that's my energizing, it wakes me up kind of scent. A little bit does go a long way. It's called a hand cream, but when I put it on, I used it all over my upper body because there's so much in here. It's a 1/4 of an ounce, so they gave you a good amount. But I used it all over my arms and my shoulders, and it gave a really nice sheen. So definitely for summertime, that would be something to consider. It did leave the skin feeling a little bit greasy, and it took a long time to sink in, but I think more so in the summertime that would be kind of a benefit because it would leave your skin with that sheen. Next is the Healing Seed hand cream in Spring Lavender. So before I showed the hand lotion, this is the hand cream. The lavender scent is more like a little bit of lavender and a lot of miscellaneous like kitchen herbs that I couldn't really put my finger on what exactly they were. It was extremely greasy. It took forever to sink in, but it leaves a nice sheen, but that's only because it is greasy. So that's one of the things that I always judge a lotion by. How does it leave the skin looking? Like, yeah, it needs to feel soft, but does it leave it with a little bit of like a healthy glow? So this definitely left the skin with more of like a greasy, oily kind of sheen. It is 100% vegan, and they do use virgin organic hemp seed oil in it, and it's all natural. But I don't like this product because it is so greasy, especially if you're using it as a hand cream. It would be like hours before you could touch anything because the grease would rub off on anything that you touched. This next one was from a French company, I believe, and it is from the brand Baudelaire Provence Santé. This is the Lelinden hand cream. This only left my skin with a little bit of moisture. I don't think that it provided, especially to be called a hand cream, it was more of a lotion, but even like a runny lotion at that. The scent was not good. It was like a very cheap soap scent, just like a bar soap scent. It wasn't really floral, but I didn't care for the scent of this at all. And it did leave a little bit of a sheen, but considering there's not a whole lot of moisture in it, I would recommend passing on this one. Next is the Fruits and Passion Georgian Peach Body Milk Lotion. This one, it does smell very good, but it did not soften the skin whatsoever, and it was extremely liquidy once it was on the skin. It was almost just like rubbing in watered down lotion, I guess. It takes forever to sink in, even though it is so liquidy. So I guess the term body milk kind of works because it is very like a milky consistency, but didn't work for moisture, didn't work for leaving the skin with any kind of healthy glow, but then at the same time it did take a while to sink in. And this retails for $16.50 for 10.1 ounces. The next one I wanted to talk about is the Lemongrass Body Butter with Shea and Aloe from Aroma Floria. This retails for $30 for 4.5 ounces. So before I even getting into telling you how good the product is, or how not good or whatever, $30 for 4.5 ounces, I mean, it would have to be like miracle product in a jar for that price, I think. That's just like, ding, ding, ding. That's like crazy. I think, ugh. I don't even know how they justify like having a cream on the market for that much. But it's got a very nice scent. It's like a lemongrass, citrusy, green kind of scent. But I also smelled some vanilla and like a ginger. It sinks in nicely and leaves a slight sheen. Very moisturizing, but at the same time, I really can't get past the price tag on this. 4.5 ounces is just, it's not enough to justify the $30 price tag. Okay, next is the Burt's Bees Thoroughly Therapeutic Honey and Orange Wax Body Lotion. And this they do sell at drugstores. When I first opened this, and it wasn't old, I will tell you that, because I don't want you guys to think that I'm like reviewing something that's really old and that's why I'm not able to give it a proper review, or my results might be a little bit, not biased, what's the word I'm looking for? They might be skewed because I'm using an older product and therefore can't tell you how like a fresh product would work. This, however, was really fresh. When I first opened it, though, the top had separated, and I can probably show you guys a little bit. I don't want it to end up squirting all over my computer, but this is like a cottage cheesy kind of substance. It was very, very thick, and then there was some separation down at the bottom of it. It's like a honey scent with a slight citrus to it. The problem I had with this is it became extremely tacky once it dried, or started to sink into my skin, and I tried to wash it off, and that tackiness along with the scent still stayed on my skin. So don't recommend this. I'm sure it's on the cheaper side, probably between $8 and $12 for the large size of this bottle. Not a fan. Definitely didn't care for that one. So that's all I have for you guys for right now, but I'm definitely going to keep trying new things, samples, and even reviewing some of the full-size stuff that I have. Let me know if you guys like these kinds of videos. I know someone had mentioned that they were looking forward to a lotion review, but I literally have so many more samples to go through, and I will try to keep track of what I think of each one of them as I try them out. So I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Take care.